Good morning students, welcome to the maths class. Today we are continuing unit 5 decimals after worksheet 1. In the previous lecture we have discussed the place value chart when a new column next to right hand side of one's column has been introduced, that is tenths, which is 1 by 10. Means when 1 divides by 10, then the place becomes tenths. The value in decimals equals to 0.1. Now if we want to further divide this 1 by 10 by 10, then the next column introduced here is hundredth. HUNDRED means 100 and ends with THS, hundredths. And the numerical value for this is 1 by 100. Can be written as decimals 0.01, means the second place after point. Here the first place after point is called tenths and second place after point is called hundredths. Okay, if we again divide the number by 10, it becomes 1 by 1000 and it will have the third place after decimal, means 0.001, and this place is called thousandth, THOUSAND, as thousand we written earlier, THS, the place is thousands. Okay, so these are two more places. In the same way, if one more place come, then it will be 10,000s. But in our syllabus, in our worksheets, we are restricted to only these 3 points after decimals: tenths, hundredths, thousands. So fractions with denominators 10, 100, 1000 are called decimal fractions. For example, 1 by 10, which means 0.1, 1 by 100 means 0.01, 1 by 1000 means 0.001. Okay, these are called decimal number. Now, a decimal number is having two parts. One is whole number part, another is decimal part. What is whole number part and what is decimal part? Let's take an example of a decimal number. Just read it out. 35.015. Beta, one thing keep in your mind that the digits after decimal we always read it as 0, 1, 5. In spite of reading 15, that is wrong. 35, which is before decimal, will be read collectively, but the digits after decimal will be read one by one. 35.015. Now in this number, which is whole number part and which is decimal number part, the numbers which appear before decimal, before this point, are called whole number part. Okay, and the numbers which appear after decimal point, those are called decimal part. Okay, so a complete decimal number can be divided among two parts: whole number part and decimal part. After this, now we are going to start worksheet 2 of our chapter, which is at page number 80, 81 and 82 also. But firstly, let's start with question number 1. Read the following decimals loudly. We just have to read these. And I have just discussed that the digits after point will be read one by one. For example, it will be 5.3. Next is 71.8. Yes. Now tell me about this. Come on. 182. Yes. 135. Okay, we will not read it as 135 as these are the digits after decimal. So the number is 182.135. Next is 172.1 0, 0, 1. In the same way, you can do these also. Come to this part. 2001.201. 100.100. This completes question number 1 of worksheet 2. Now let's start question number 2. We have to write the number names as we have done in worksheet 1. 63, the number before decimal will be written as it is 63, then point will be written as and. But there's a difference that in that worksheet only one digit was there, but now there may be 2 or 3 digits as we have discussed 2 new places, hundreds and thousands. So how will we write now? 63 and. This part is same as in worksheet 1. Now the number after decimal will be read as 8 and 5, but when we want to write its number name, it will be written as collectively 85, but ending with the place of 5. Last digit's place we have to mention here. What is the place here? Firstly, the place was 10th, then 100th. So we will write here hundreds. Okay, so the number name is 63 and 85 hundredths. Okay, in the same way, C part, the number before decimal is 11. So write 11. Then and in place of point. Then 07. Beta, when we start counting the places, we just start from the left, from this side, just after the point. This is 10th place, then 100th, 11, and this is 7. 07 means 7, but the place of 7 will be hundreds. So don't forget to mention it here, hundreds. Okay, next is 125.09. How can we write it? 125 and come on, tell me. 09 means 9 hundredths. Okay, next is 8257 means 8257. 8257 and 85 hundredths. Come to next J part. 9.782. So what will we write? 9 and 782. Then the place of 2. What will be its place? Tenths, hundredths, thousands. So the complete number name will be 9 and 782 thousands. In the same way, here the place after decimal is 10th, 100th, 1000th. So the number is 67 and 5000. Okay, the remaining part of question number 2 will you do on your own. Come to question number 3. Write in decimal form. Number names are given. We have to write in numericals. 60 and. The number which appears before the word and, this will come before decimal. 60 and means point. 100th. 100th means the place, second place after decimal. So at first place we will mention 0. 60 and 100ths. In the same way, 24 and 12 hundredths. 12 hundredths means this 2 will be at hundredths place. So here we will not write 0. Okay. Let's do one more part. 2 and 476,000. 1000th place is here. One more. Let's see. 32 and 54,000. 1000th means there should be 3 places, but 54 is a 2-digit number, so we will write 1 0. So 32 and 54,000. The remaining part of question number 3 will you do on your own. Come to question number 4. You will do this question in book only. Even question number 3 you will do in your book. Write the whole number part and decimal number part in each of the following. We know what is whole number part. 75, the number which is before decimal, and the number which is after decimal. It is same. 9, 27, 125, 32, 0, 43. The remaining questions of worksheet 2 we will discuss in next lecture. Now your homework is complete question number 1 to 4 of worksheet 2 of unit 5, which are at page number 80 and 81. Thank you.